Thanks for coming. I am picking up where I left off the other day, and I'm just doing, starting with Virgo. So we'll see angel spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much for helping me give a clear, accurate message for the signs today. I'm starting with Virgo, going all the way through Aries, kind of backwards. So, what are the moon messages for Virgo for this reading? Luck is on your side. Your hard work is paying off. Ooh, this is good. And a time to give rather than take. And the bottom of the deck says surrender to the divine. So there might be something that you're going to be guided to let go of. And you might have to, just surrender it to spirit, like I give up on trying to control the situation, right? I trust you, higher self. I trust you, all it is, So that's kind of what I'm picking up on here. And they're letting you know that something that you've been working on is definitely working out. You've got some luck coming your way. I feel like this is about something, I don't know, a fear or maybe a self-esteem issue pertaining to who you truly are. I feel like you kind of have a distorted view of yourself and your capabilities, your stability on your own. King of Pentacles. That is your energy, Virgo. Earth energy is you. So I feel like deep down you are a King of Pentacles, which means that, he really is like everything he touches turns to gold. So I feel like you're going to have a period of time where that's happening soon. And I feel like there is something, with this devil mirror that's... I'm going to clarify the devil. Why is the devil here for Virgo? This could be fear. This could be like not seeing yourself for your true value. Yeah. I feel like that's what's happening, is like that, whatever that is, that devil energy, that fear, that lack of self-love, lack of self-worth. I feel like it's changing. I feel like it's healing, and I feel like you're getting healed by, the warmth of the sun, the warmth of the universe. Probably illuminating down something, showing you something about yourself. Let's see what it is. What are you showing, Virgo, with the sun card? What are you showing? They're showing you that when you change this energy, and I'll show you the energy that they're talking about here. I feel like there's another healing card here, but also wish fulfillment and temperance. But let me show you. So like there's something that you're healing from, possibly a death with the Four of, this particular Four of Swords. She's at a grave, she's saying goodbye, she's healing. But the sun does come out saying like there's going to be better times ahead. And I feel like what's happening is you're transmuting this energy, the devil energy, the healing energy. You're transmuting it. I feel like this could look a lot of different ways, but I feel like what's ultimately happening is you're getting your wish fulfillment. And it's coming from your own self, Virgo. King of Pentacles, it's you. So I feel like something's going to be illuminated. I feel like you're in this space of abundance and joy and happiness. And I feel like it's because you finally kind of get the truth of who you are. You see it. You understand it, you believe it, you feel it. And it's in this that makes you feel completely taken care of, you know, not only healed, but on your way to everything that you want. So that's kind of good. And it's talking about your hard work here in the center. This is a Capricorn vibe. So some of you have been working really, really hard. Well, you're about to hit a payday with it, I feel like. Okay, there's a transformation coming. This is the Ten of Swords, so there could be an ending to something, but it just immediately brings in a transformation, and it's really about Four Wands, happy, stable joy in your home, right? I think they're showing you something that you never saw before. The moon is here. So, you know, Virgo, you actually have the sun, the moon, and the star here, which tells me that the whole universe is kind of like focused in on you, healing you, showing you things, showing you truths about yourself, showing you things that you didn't even know about yourself, right? I feel like your path could possibly change here. Yeah, I feel like there's a new path. Like, tell me more about this. It's like a new, it could be like a new business. I think you could have a little bit of fear surrounding this, but I don't think it's necessary to feel any kind of way. Like, this is just beautiful. This is something that you love. I think it shows you the truth of who you are, whatever is coming here, whatever you've been working on. You've been working on it for a long time. I do feel like it has something to do with stability, you know. But what I see is a big, huge turnaround. So what I'm thinking is, like, maybe you're starting a new business here or going down a new career path, but I also see some love coming in. Now, this could be self-love. It's Ace of Cups. It could be a new beginning in love. It could be with an air sign. I feel like you're talking to Spirit about this thing. Yeah, this could be a really good deal coming in with this King of Swords. So this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, coming in, offering you love, because you have a Knight of Cups. First you have a message, you know, a message of love, and then the Knight of Cups, an offer of love, and then the Ace of Cups, a new love. And it's honest and true, you know. I feel like this person really helps you feel connected to Spirit, like maybe they're helping you on a spiritual level. The High Priest is here, so this could also mean, you know, marriage. No matter what it is, it's definitely Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. So something's coming in that provides you stability in your home. I feel like it's something you've been working on for a while. I feel like it makes you see yourself different too. Like, you know, over here where you have that mirror that's cracked and it looks like you're seeing something inaccurately about yourself. Well, over here, I feel like you're seeing the truth about yourself. And it's really beautiful. And it leads you to, you know, an upgrade in your spiritual life, but it could be an upgrade in your love life too, with this Hierophant here. At any rate, no matter what it is, it's the Nine of Cups. It's your wish fulfillment, and it's coming. So whatever you've been working on here is leading you to your wish fulfillment. A time to give rather than take, and the card that comes out is the Empress. So that's about right too, right? That's mother energy. It's the Empress. She can create anything. She does create things. She's mother, you know. She's a nurturer. And she's very giving. Like, think about, you know, the ultimate mother energy. I feel like that's why this card is here. It's like, it looks like you're going to have some choices here, some choices to make. And I see the Three of Swords, so I feel like there's some kind of truth coming out about a heartbreak. Heartbreak could be, maybe it's a truth about your mom, or maybe it's a truth about you and the role you play, you know. This could be someone from your past, someone that you know already. Six of Cups. It's got child vibes attached to it, so it could be about a child. But this is something, the Six of Cups, usually what it means is it's somebody that you really always think about. You know, they're always on your mind. I feel like, here's what's happening. I feel like you're making peace with whatever happened with this relationship. Like with a child or with a mother. It looks like a, you know, parent-child relationship. There was heartbreak, and now you're seeing the truth about it. And you're accepting it with this Five of Cups. You're blowing out the candles. You're accepting the truth. Definitely child vibes. Wow. And then, suddenly, Jesus. So just as you are, okay, so this to me looks like a lover now, because the rest of the cards that came out, you know, like, it could be about a kid, right? But whatever it is, there's a reconciliation here with the Two of Cups that is a lover. So I feel like just as you give up on this situation, there's a comeback. There's a reunion, a reconciliation. There's a message of passion. Page of Wands is here. So just as you're letting go of it, they're coming in saying like, hey, I miss you. I still want to be with you. We're soulmates. You know we're soulmates. And you're like, I'm pretty okay right where I'm at, Nine of Pentacles. I actually just got to this place where Spirit and I are at this place, and I'm financially stable. I'm actually happy. I'm actually grounded and solid here. Because, yeah, I surrendered this. I let it go. I understood what you taught me in this relationship, and I surrendered it. Walked away. Used my intuition. I let go of the pain. I transformed. I'm successful now on my own. You know those 10 pentacles that I always thought you were going to give me? I have them all by myself now. I see that's what you're having. You're here. A time to give rather than take. And this is a Virgo card. So what is it that you want them to give in this situation? Cooperation with the Emperor. What a twist. What a twist. That's crazy. Okay, so this person that's coming back is a divine counterpart for you, Virgo. It really is. I mean, the first card out was the Empress. The last card out is the Emperor. And that means this is someone, you definitely both know it. You both know that you probably had past lives together. Something wasn't fair. You found your stability on your own. And here's what I'm feeling. That was the point of this whole breakup. It was so that you could find that stability on your own, because no one should have to rely on another person for stability, right? And that's what you've done that. And so when this person comes back, you're like, I don't know, you know? Hi. Well, it looks like someone from your past is coming back. I'm on Virgo right now, so I do see a divine relationship here, you know, and I think, it's up to you to do what you want, but it looks like spirit's involved in it. Like Six of Wands is here. It's like spirit is involved in it. And I think all that really needed to happen here for you, Virgo, was you needed to let go of it. You needed to accept whatever it was. You needed to actually trust your higher self and say, like, okay, just lead me wherever I'm supposed to go. And they lead you to this place where you're happy and stable by yourself. I mean, you have Nine of Pentacles. You don't need anyone else. And you're totally fine with it. This person comes back and says, hey, I'm re-looking this thing. Like, dude, I had some dreams. I think we were past life. I think we did have past lives together. I think maybe you were right. Will you please give me another chance? Will you please? I promise I'm vibing at the Emperor energy now. So that's really what I'm seeing. See, you're finding your stability over here, and you're like getting clear on who you really are in the very first cards. You're reaching the wish fulfillment within yourself. You're healing yourself. You're understanding yourself on a whole new level. And then here comes this transformation. I mean, you're meditating. Don't forget you had the sun, the moon, and the stars here. So the whole universe is watching this relationship. They really are, according to this reading, like this is a destined relationship. And so you did your part and your person did their part, because I feel like both of you are now at the divine level and they come back. Up to you what you do with it, but it looks to me like Spirit is saying, like, yeah, you're welcome. Reminds me of that Moana movie, where Maui is like, you're welcome. That song. Oh, so I feel like the universe is really lining some shit up for you. Things are going to change. I think it's going to be shocking too. All right, Leo's next. Thank you all for joining me. We are on Leo now. We're going to see what's coming up for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Spirit, thank you so much. Hi, Dan. How's it going? Thanks for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button, man. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for subscribing to me, because when I read cards, I do ask for messages for my subscribers. So if you want in on that loop, just hit that subscribe button. So let's do Leo now. Spirit, what do you got for Leo subscribers today? Okay, so take time to breathe out, show the world the real you, and work through your fears. Wow, you got 4. And believe in the impossible. Once in a blue moon. Something huge is happening here. So the first card is thanks, Dan. Okay, so Leo, it looks like something's going to happen where Spirit is saying, like, you're going to have to, like, not hold your breath here. It's going to be hard. This is going to be a situation where you want to hold your breath, but Spirit's saying, like, exhale. The next card saying, like, show the world real you. And I kind of feel like all of this stuff is all together with this take time to breathe out, because you are trying to be authentic. You are working through your fears, and then something that is so rare, something that you never could believe what's going to happen is going to happen, because the blue moon card is here. Believe it. Believe in the impossible is the message behind this card. So let's clarify and see what's going on with Leo. Take time to breathe out. Show the world the real you. Let's do those two together. So, take time to breathe out. The first card out is a meditation card, Four of Pentacles. This is about getting very connected with the earth. It's about meditating. It's about asking to feel that connection with all that is, everything. The grass, the planets, the earth energy and everything. I also see the Nine of Cups here. Show the world the real you. So I feel like what you're doing is you're meditating, you're trying to get higher messages, and I feel like you're about to understand. I feel like you're about to understand, who you really are and what you really desire. Nine of Cups. Like maybe these are things you've wanted since you were a little kid, right? It could have something to do with lover, could have something to do with a choice, right? But the Emperor is here, meaning I feel like they're saying, like, stand up and take charge of your life here with this Emperor. This is an Aries vibe. The High Priest, I think, is Taurus, and then the Lovers, of course, is Gemini. So those are the three cards here. Up in the top, you've got Aquarius, Scorpio in the moon cards. So this might be like you realizing like what you really want in a lover, and then kind of like understanding that you can manifest it. Manifest your wish fulfillment. The Emperor, he gets whatever he wants. He just thinks it into existence. So tell me more here. Oh my God. The Empress is here now. So I feel like, wow, do you see? Look at how pretty this is. Let me show you these guys. Emperor, Empress, and the Lovers. Wow. It's your wish fulfillment. It could be like, the High Priestess here saying like higher commitment. So maybe you're getting married or something like that. But I also feel like speak your truth is important. Like say what's on your mind. I feel like you have a little bit of a doubt in the back of your mind, like that could trip up this relationship. It's a doubt, like you're kind of scared. You've got an old fear. Yeah. Okay. I feel like it's either like you prefer to be single, like most of the time because you feel good on your own, or you're used to dealing with people like that don't really, like, they don't really want to, like, make a commitment, And Spirit is asking you, Eight of Swords, like, get out of there. Get out of that thinking. Get out of that lack mentality. There's a Five of Swords here. It's almost like you're afraid, You're afraid. Yeah, there's a fear being exposed to you. It is about your home life. You're afraid that if you dive into this relationship, that you're going to be left out in the cold because it's happened to you before. Yeah. Okay, let's work through your fears, because I'm seeing the fear come out here. So it looks to me like once you show people your authentic self, which honestly is the Emperor, that was the first one that came out. You show the world that you're an Emperor, and then you attract an Empress, because you're vibing at the Emperor. But then once this beautiful Empress comes in, you're like, oh my God, can I do this? can I do this? This has never worked out in the past. I'm stable on my own, is what you're saying to yourself. This is your fear, is that they're going to disrupt your stability. Spirit is saying, like, reach in deep. Understand how really strong and magnificent you are in this universe. Like, a lot of time, I don't think any of us really know how awesome we are, you know? So it's saying, like, work through your fears. I feel like there's some people around you that can help with this. Like, this card shows me 4 people, like, at the water. They're, like, in front of the ocean. They're doing some kind of maybe a moon ritual or something, you know? And then here comes 10 of Cups. And it's coming in fast. You're afraid of the 10 of Cups. You're afraid of trying for that. And I feel like there's some people around you. This could be like a spiritual community or just friends that are positive in nature, honest, coming in to like help you see things from a different perspective, you know, helping to see like how you don't have to lose yourself or your stability in anything, in any relationship. It doesn't have to be like that just because it has been in the past. I mean, if you closed out a cycle of like, yeah, this kind of energy, Knight of Wands, is what it looks like. Like, I feel like you just said no to that a long time ago. And then here you are, and here comes this beautiful Empress, and you're like, fuck that. Like, I don't want another person who just wraps me all up in their heart, in my heart, you know, my heart gets attached, and then they just leave. And then there's this card, Believing the Impossible. So I feel like this person comes in and you're like, fuck, I don't know what to do, Spirit. Well, Spirit says, believe in the impossible. So you're going to have to work through these fears about love. That's what this is about. Because you will have stability in your home, 4 of Wands. You have a matching vibe right here. You and this person match in vibration, King and Queen of Wands. So this, to me, says that you both have some kind of thing in common. It could be a spiritual thing or like a magical thing, a healing ability, something like that. You guys have the same thoughts on it, right? I mean, that can't be anything but really great. So I feel like this person that's coming in, this Empress to your Emperor, being sent by Spirit, I think it's going to make you clear on the truth of pain, you know, on the truth of pain. What did it give you? You know what I mean? I also see at the bottom of the deck the Queen of Swords. So now you have the King and Queen of Wands, as well as the King and Queen of Swords, as well as the Emperor and the Empress. There's a new beginning here. You guys are moving quickly. You're both on the same page, going the same direction. You're both aligned, which is really beautiful. And what's coming out of it is success. 6 of Wands. So I don't know what you two are doing together. Shall we ask? I suppose it'll be different for everyone, but so far what it looks like is, you know, like you have a new beginning. It could be about travel. Be traveling to do something with this person, but if nothing else, you're definitely building something. And it is in alignment with your higher selves, you know. It's like the two of you are on exactly the same page in several areas, really. Truth, passion, and divinity. Okay. Tell me what the outcome for these two is, Spirit. Tell me what's going to be the outcome for Leo. Okay. So there's a new offer. There's some planning being made. This could be an earth sign. Could be someone younger than you. This is someone who is also stable, and that's your queen to that king. This is someone that's really, really same as you. Like, now you have 3 sets of king and queens here. What are we missing? We're just missing the water signs. We have every other thing here. I feel like you don't really see this coming, or you don't really know what to do about it. But I feel like this person actually brings in some balance for you. Strength card coming out again. A new perspective as well. Let's see what these ones are. Yeah, I feel like you two are on the exact same page. And I think this decision is completely up to you. You know, whether you want to go ahead with it, but it looks really divine. I mean, there could be some of you that have many options here, but I don't think so. I think what they're saying is you guys vibe at the same level, on different levels, like on passion, on earthly things, you know, like stability and money and that kind of thing. And of course the divine one, right? Passion and truth, you know, and the way you come to your decisions about truth. I feel like you guys match energy on that. And so I think this is a pretty solid relationship, and it is coming. Believe in it, because it's coming. So you're going to have to work through the fear that you have that something's going to go wrong, and completely try and release that to spirit, because you can't. It'll change, it'll lower your vibe if you if you start doubting it and doubting yourself and all that, you know. Cancer. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's coming up for you. Okay, Cancer, tell me what's happening for Cancer coming up. Mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone, Cancer. Surrender to the divine. One more, Spirit. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. There's some negativity that needs to be released for you. That's a Scorpio card at the bottom of the deck. So that could be what this whole reading is about, you know, because usually the bottom of the deck is about the whole reading. Okay, nothing is set in stone. Tell me about that, Spirit. Nothing is set in stone for Cancer. What are you saying about that? Okay, so there's something about, it's possible that some of you have walked away from a job opportunity or a job because it wasn't in alignment. It wasn't in alignment to who you are, or maybe this is going to happen, you know. I feel like it's up to you, but it's really about your soul because of the judgment. It's like, it's a decision that you make with your soul, you know. So let's see. Yeah, there's some kind of new work that you're doing, and it's like more, it's more aligned with yourself, with the with your passions, with what you love to do. Like, it could be a hobby, but it is your wish fulfillment. It's definitely coming towards you. This is something that you love. It's going to change your vibe so much. Your wishes are coming true with it. Yeah. So there's some kind of change in your job, and you're going from kind of a ho-hum kind of existence to like smiling the whole time you're working. So let's see what that is. I guess it will be, you know, different for everyone, but your wishes are coming true just from following what makes you happy. Surrender to the divine, which is clarified by Queen of Swords. So this is kind of like you're gonna have to like remove your emotional feelings out of this situation, you know, in order to end a cycle. There's a cycle that needs to be ending. I think it's got something to do with your work over here. It's probably scary because you know, maybe you've been there a long time. Maybe you have emotions attached to this place, and Spirit is saying like, look, you're gonna have to like take the heart out of the situation for this one decision here and let me have it. Just take your emotions out and let me have it. The higher self is saying like, I know you're sad, but just trust me. This cycle, you've learned everything you need to in this cycle, and I do feel like it's a work situation. Okay, so tell me more about surrendering to the divine. Yeah, I feel like the reason they're asking you to surrender is because whatever this decision is, like, it looks to me like I said, like maybe you're changing jobs, but you're really kind of scared. You know, nine of swords. You're up all night. You're talking to Spirit about it. I feel like you're seeing all the scenarios, you know, in your head, and you're like, man, I don't really know. The answer, of course, is to surrender it to the divine, right? Because as soon as you get into the boat, Six of Swords, they're taking you here. This is the Sun and the Ace of Wands, which is, it's like this new passionate idea that brings in abundance, love, happiness. It's like following your true self's calling, you know, your higher self's calling. And it really does make you happy. But I do feel like your human part is afraid of it. But what we're clarifying is surrender to the divine. So whatever this means for you, you know, like you're ending a cycle. It is emotional, but the Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords is here to help you take the emotional part out and just use facts, you know. Your dreams need a practical plan. The first card out is Eight of Wands, which is Spirit coming in. Like they're coming in, rushing in. They're the ones helping you here. They're showing you the truth about a heartache here, something that broke your heart. They're giving you clarity on it because I feel like this could be part of your holdup, you know, like you're stuck in some kind of Three of Swords illusion, you know, like, oh my God, this is the end of the world. Maybe it's losing a job, or maybe it's something else. Three of Swords, it's deep pain, right to the heart, you know. And then here comes the Two of Wands. So then once you get this clarity on what happened, it's like you get to decide something. You get to decide. Two of Wands. Got the whole world in your hands, and you can go anywhere that you want, Cancer. Where does Cancer want to go? Where do you want them to go? Okay, so what they want you to do is release the burden of the past. All of it. Everything. Think of all the things that hold us back. It's the way we perceive ourselves. You know, it's the way we perceive our responses to things, right? Sometimes it's stuff that people said to us when we were little kids, and then that pile that we're carrying gets bigger and bigger and bigger. There are some people around you that can help you. These are friends. These are, I feel like they're spiritual friends, you know, people that, you know, soul friends, people that you've been in other lives with that are going to help you heal. Yeah, I see you kind of going inside too and like talking to spirit, getting very close on to spirit about everything, about your plan. What are you finding out in the spirit, in the Hermit card, spirit? What are these guys finding out? You're finding out about love, about leading with love, and what that does for your life, what that looks like, how it changes it. How does it change it? How does it change it? It makes you see your value. It makes you see your stability, your connection to the universe and all that is. Right? I feel like you're really getting connected with your with your higher self. So your dreams need a practical plan, and here's what I see happening is spirit rushing in to show you the truth about something that hurt you. I feel like this information that you receive is going to allow you to like kind of release some burdens from the past. These could be old childhood things or whatever. But what happens when you're talking to spirit in this Hermit card is they're kind of telling you, you know, to just like no matter what you do, no matter what direction you go in from here on out, just lead with love. That's what's going to bring in stability for you. I feel like your relationship with your higher self is getting like this. And I feel like you're starting to see like, I don't know, Six of Pentacles, like equal give and take. Like you're starting to understand it in a new way. You're being aligned so that you can move forward victoriously in your life, no matter what you're planning to do, right? Because you have a new perspective. You're seeing things different. Wow. Spirit, are there any final words of wisdom? It feels like what they're saying is like there's this piece of you. It's almost like you're pulled between your spiritual self and your 3D self, you know, trying to understand who you really are. I feel like you haven't been seeing yourself clearly. The Devil card is here and it's the Mirror one. So like it's like your reflection is not reflecting back accurately who you are. And I feel like they want you to understand that because something has to change here, a transformation that has to end the way you're seeing yourself. You know, because you're in fear all the time and you're going down a new path. It's a path where you offer love. It's a path where you're leading with love. Yeah. And then here comes this king. And that is you, like finding your own power in your own self. So I feel like there's a transformation going from like seeing yourself as, I don't know, not enough, unworthy, that kind of thing. That all of that is transforming and you're starting down a new path that is requiring you to lead with love. And I don't think it's going to be a hard thing either, because when I look at this whole entire reading, you're following your passions. You're following this one thing that makes you feel aligned, you know, aligned with your higher spirit. It's something that makes you happy when you do it. It's something that feels like, this is really what I'd like to do. So ask yourself, if you could do anything at all, like, let's just say money's not an issue, and you could just do whatever you want with your day every single day, what would it look like? What would that truly look like for you? And I think you might find your answer to what this is saying, you know? Just follow that thing that makes you feel so warm inside. And that's where all the magic is going to happen. It's following your passion. Okay, Geminis next. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Angel spirits, guides, thanks so much for hanging out. Tell me what's going on for Gemini here. What do they need to know today? Something huge is about to change. Hi, Jess. Nice to see you. Okay, there's the 3. Bottom of the deck, emotional. This is going to be an emotional little while here. Balancing practicality and spirituality, and it's time to take action. There's a big change coming. You need to balance, and it's really time to make the first move. This is an Aries energy, Emperor energy. So the first one is an eclipse. The second one is Pisces, and the third one is Aries. So that's what the moon cards are. I'm doing pretty good, Jess. Thanks. I haven't really done anything too great. I did do a pretty cool painting the other day. I'm working on it still, but I think it's pretty good. I don't know. What are you doing? I also looked up all the stuff about Pluto today, so I'm going to do Pluto readings this week, like probably tomorrow, but wow. You know, that Pluto, you know what's happening with it? It moves into Aquarius here soon, the 23rd, I think, and then it stays there till, I think, June, and then back into Capricorn for a little bit, and then back into Aquarius, and it keeps doing that for till like 2024, so it's insane. So I feel like we're going to be kind of like moving back and forth with transformation stuff. Anyways, it's pretty good. I'm going to do those readings this week, so hopefully you guys will be into it. I was reading it going like, I just want to know what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? Like, why am I feeling this way? I mean, that's a big transformation, Pluto. Okay, expect powerful change, and it's going to be fast because the Knight of Swords is here, Gemini. What's changing? You're moving fast, the Chariot. This could be about building something. It's definitely about being in alignment with your soul, though. Oh, I appreciate you watching them, man. I do. It makes me come back. Sometimes I'm like, does anybody even listen? Am I even making sense? Because I know they don't. I don't really do readings like everybody else. They have been crazy lately. I think it's the planets. I blame everything on the planets. Okay, so expect powerful change. It's coming in very quickly, and I feel like it's going to cause movement and possibly the building of something new with the Chariot here. This is definitely you being in alignment with your higher self when you come to this place where you have to make a decision with the Two of Wands. Like, where do I go? What should I do now? High Priestess is here saying, I got the answer. So I feel like being in tune with your intuition is going to be super important because you have a big decision to make about something. It could be about moving. It could be about making some kind of a change. Walking away from something that doesn't serve you, perhaps. Cutting out something, you know, that just isn't for your highest good and growth. I feel like you're getting very gutsy here, Gemini. You're getting very powerful. Understanding how much power you really do have. And that's pretty cool. I feel like Spirit is kind of showing you. And it's with your own energy. The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So let's see, why is this Knight of Cups here? So I always kind of like, whenever I see the Knight of Cups, it always looks to me like someone who's like, you know, just, well, this guy's riding a dolphin, but, you know, like going around with a cup of love, just offering it, just being kind and loving toward everyone, you know. This could have something to do with your job, right? And you are kind of at a crossroads here, like you don't know what to do. And I feel like this is kind of about your job or what you're doing for work. And you're kind of at this place where you're like, I don't know what to do. Two of Swords, Spirit. This is like the ultimate surrender card in my opinion. This specific Two of Swords. So you're at a crossroads, you don't know what to do. And so you definitely say to Spirit, like, you're going to have to, like, tell me. Because I don't know the answer. You know, another tapping in card, Four of Pentacles, you know. And then I really do feel like it's about your stability. It's about making money. It's about what you've been doing, changing. What have they been doing? Show me a little bit about the past. Tell me a little bit. Okay. So you've been healing, and you've been trying to see things from another perspective, something that happened. There could have been a death or a parting of ways here. She's at a grave saying goodbye. She's definitely trying to understand a little bit bigger of a picture. I do see an Eight of Cups here, so someone could have walked away from a love situation. But the Hanged Man is about looking at things from different perspectives, and mostly I feel like it's about looking at it from your soul's perspective. Like, how did this shape me into who I am right now? Like, you're trying to find the beautiful things about it, right? That's what you're doing in the Hanged Man's card. You're just trying to figure it all out, or you were in the past, right? And so here comes this change. It's coming in fast with the Knight of Wands. It's like, this could be something that you're doing. This could be your own action. So this is something that you get an idea and you just do it. You don't think about it. You don't overthink about it. You just go toward it. You're just really excited, right? And you're going right toward the Chariot. Alignment, you know, building something, making something. This is all about also balancing, like, within yourself, masculine, feminine, dark, light. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a big, big change happening. Expect powerful change. So this is the eclipse card, and I do think that maybe eclipse, the next one could be in April. But don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% sure. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is a Pisces vibe. So tell me how exactly. Okay, so Page of Swords, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Well, that would be balance, wouldn't it? The King and Queen of Wands. They are the spiritual squad, right? The King and Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're learning something new. I feel like your judgment, making a decision that's huge and important, and it's something that you're not afraid of because it's in alignment with your soul. You're fine with it. You know it's a new beginning. It could be about love, or it could make you really emotional with that queen. You know, also a card of surrender. So you might be going down this new path, scared to death, even though you know you're aligned, even though you know. And then the Hermit card comes out. So it could be something that you need to talk to your higher self about. You know, like, I'm scared. I know I need to make this decision, but I'm a little bit scared about it. I feel like you're changing something about your spiritual self, right? You're manifesting. You're ending something. You're closing out a cycle, an old cycle. It is time to Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom. Tell me. Okay, so the cycle is like this worry, panic, up all night, fear, right? What else? So you have a new beginning. You have a brand new beginning here. It's in Pentacles and in love. And it's about your higher self, because the Hierophant is here, right? So it's about higher learning. So in between these two beginnings, you have this lack mentality. You're being given an opportunity, but you don't feel good about yourself. You don't feel good about what you have to offer. You have a lot of fear here. And I feel like that's the part about being practical, you know? Like you're afraid of something, but if you really think into your spiritual connection, you know? I mean, is it even practical to be scared if you're being led by your beautiful higher self? I mean, that's really human stuff, you know? So I feel like you have some stuff to surrender, some fear about closing out a cycle. It's time to take action. Let's see what this card says. It's time to take action. What is Gemini doing? This is an Aries vibe. So Emperor role. This is like you taking charge of your own life. Yeah, Ace of Wands. This is like a passionate new idea, right? It might be something that you work on. I was just talking to Jess on chat about painting, so maybe it's something like that. But it is something that you've liked doing it since you were a child, and I almost feel like whatever this is talking about kind of does make you feel, you know, childlike wonder, right? And this causes a transformation, like just doing whatever this is that lights you up. It causes a transformation inside yourself. I feel like there's healing. There's healing inside yourself on a child basis, like inner child wounding. But then here's this other piece to it, like that could be about a passionate new project or something like that, new way of work. But the Six of Cups is here now, the Three of Cups, and the Magician, which kind of turns things a little bit around. I feel like there's a new opportunity to have a reconciliation with someone from your past, someone that you had a lot of passion with. The Death card is here saying that something's been transformed. This Six of Cups means this is someone you think about all the time. And maybe you even fantasize about having a reconciliation here, because this Three is here. So, like, the Three is about celebrating. It's also about reconciliation. And then the Manifest card here. So, you could be manifesting a reconciliation with someone. Yeah. I feel like you see this person, like, I think this person that you're manifesting, I feel like one of you had a lot of options and the other one of you is very guarded. But this, whatever this is, this relationship or this job, this new beginning has a abundance and stability attached to it. 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. So it's time to take action. That's the Emperor card. So whether this is a passionate endeavor, that's something that speaks to your heart and your soul, and you want to start something new with it, it will transform you. I think you will celebrate and you'll reach this abundance and 10 of Pentacles. If it's about a person, I feel like You're manifesting a reconciliation with this person. I feel like there has been a transformation in the relationship, and when this person comes forward, it's going to be like the sun. It's going to be 10 of Pentacles, you know. So Spirit, can you tell me, give me some advice for Gemini, like what can they do to like help themselves get through this? Okay, let go of the stuff in the past. 5 of Pentacles. Accept something. This is the one where she's actually blowing out the candles. She's not sitting by the water crying. She's just letting it go. She's accepting it, right? So accept what is gone. Accept the past. It is what it is. Page of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. And 10 of Cups. So let go of something in the past. And then I think there will be an offer, like a message or an offer or something of someone that, I don't know, loves you, wants to work with you, wants to make something with you. And they aren't kidding. They really do want 10 of Pentacles. So this offer that's coming in, it's real. But I feel like the only thing that you have to really do is let go of something in the past. Tell me what that 5 of Cups is. 9 of Wands. It's all the things that have hurt you in your life, you know. It's people who make promises and don't keep them, you know. 5 of Swords. It's, you got to let go of that notion that everyone's going to be like that, because this person coming in, and by the way, it could be a water sign or an earth sign. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to get clear on your relationship with Spirit. Get clear on the fact that you're okay by yourself. Super important for you to do that. You've got to let go of the fear. You really do. You have to let go of the fear and the 10 of Wands. And then that's when this all comes in. This star energy, this strength energy, this Emperor energy, 2 of Cups, and then the Empress too. Wow. So the key to, if this is about love for you, if you're just talking, looking at love, you need to get clear on this thing. This is like you being okay without anyone. You need to understand that between you and Spirit. You know, you need to understand your own value all alone. Someone else doesn't offer you value. You know, you have to find that value yourself. And as soon as you do, I mean, Spirit's rushing in with your wish fulfillment. The Emperor, the Empress, the 2 of Cups, and the Star. All being driven by the 8 of Wands. I mean, there's just, wow, right? So you got the Empress, the 2 of Cups, the Emperor, the Strength, the wish fulfillment Star card, and the 8 of Wands. So it's like you've got this one little thing, and it doesn't really look that little, but it is here. So it's a fear. You know, you have fear attached to something, and I mean, as soon as you kind of like just understand that it's the ebb and flow of life, and you're like, okay, all right, I'll go this way. But it is kind of hard to let go of stuff that hurt us. It really, really is. I mean, I say it like it's easy, but I know it isn't. But that's where meditating and like really being honest with Spirit, it really does help. Like, okay, I don't get this at all, but take it, you know, like I don't know what to do now. Anyway, I think just being honest with Spirit is probably the... Okay, so Taurus is next. Hi, Sadie. Hi, everybody. I didn't even realize I get to talking and I don't even notice I can't really see the messages up there. So I look down here. I don't think I've ever seen Sadie before. Welcome, Sadie. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're enjoying it. And we're going to do Taurus now. And we're going to see what's going on with Taurus. Ooh, what the heck? You and your loved ones are safe. The Cancer vibe. A new start's coming. And confidence is your key to success. At the bottom of the deck, your commitment is being tested. So, I don't know what that means. Let's see. You and your loved ones are safe. Spirit, can you clarify that for Taurus? What's going on with that? You are? Right on. So this is for you. I'm a Taurus. My Venus is in Taurus and I'm on the cusp with Gemini. So I have some Taurus too. I usually always watch Taurus reading. You and your loved ones are safe. Tell me why you're telling us that. Oh, because there was a tower. Or there will be. Right? This could be in the future. Yeah. Something super heavy. Something super heavy. It's a big load. It's a burden. It is time for you to put that down here. And then I see you doing a deep dive here in the Hermit card, right? Talking to Spirit about what's going on here. You're like, man, my whole life just came crumbling down. What a fucking burden. And so you go into the Hermit and you start talking to Spirit. Tell me what to do. What is your advice in the Hermit card? Spirit, what are you telling Taurus? What should they be doing? What are they asking you about? What are you telling them? Okay. 10 of Swords. So you're talking to them about whatever this is. This is a 10 of Swords. Someone stabbed someone in the back and ran away. And so something's over, something's ended. And you really, I mean, you just don't know what to do. Like, it's a shot in the dark here with that 2 of Swords, right? I mean, you're all up in your head. You want to make plans, but your heart's broken, you know? You've been stabbed. You're broken here. You and your loved ones are safe. This sounds treacherous, Taurus. What's going on, Jess? Well, there's a brand new start coming. Ace of Pentacles. That's a lot going on in that first thing. Okay. There's a new beginning here, but I feel like even you don't really see yourself doing this, but I feel like you're really hanging on to whatever broke, whatever the Tower was, whatever the 10 of Swords is, whatever the 3 of Swords is. You're energetically hanging on to it. Like you're thinking about it all the time, right? It's in your thoughts. You just, maybe you even dream about it, right? So I feel like you're trying to manifest this new beginning here, but your emotions are insane, you know? This could be a about your stability, right? Tell me what happened. Like, I see that they were hurt and all. Somebody ran away, but what happened? Okay, so there was some kind of, I feel like somebody, you know, must have walked away, and you thought you had everything with this person. You thought you had everything with this person, and you're trying to heal. Look what's at the bottom, 10 of Cups. So this is definitely about a, look at all the tans. You got all the fucking tans, Taurus. You have the 10 of Wands, you have the 10 of Swords, you have the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the fucking 10 of Cups right here. Well, that tells me that there's huge change in every single area of your life. Every single area. Like, 10s are like endings and new beginnings, right? You reach the 10, and then in tarot, you know, the 0 has no value. So it turns into a 1. It turns into a new beginning, right? So you're having a lot of endings here, but you're also having a bunch of new beginnings at the same time, you know? You get to the 10 and then it becomes a 1. Well, Jess, that makes perfect sense for this reading. Like, it looks like, so it looks like you're trying to manifest this to work out. You know, you're trying to manifest stability. I feel like there's a King of Pentacles here, which could supply your stability, or so you think. Like, that's how you view him, is the rock, the foundation, the whatever, right? But I feel like as you're healing from this, there is some sort of truth coming out with the Page of Swords. Like, this is like something new coming to light. This is kind of like, I don't know, you're figuring something out while you're resting here and healing up from all that pain. Because you have a lot of pain up here. Tower moment, everything, right? Well, I think what you're noticing, or what the truth that's coming out here, you might even have in a dream, you know, like while you're sleeping or something. I get that vibe off that 4 of Swords. But, like, here's the 6 of Swords. This is like you being moved to somewhere better, safer. It's a new vibration. It's a new place. It's not scary anymore. You know where they're taking you? Here, to these 2 10s. It's like you're walking away from those 2 10s up here. Like, here, let me show you the first row of cards. You know, like, it's got the Tower. It's got the Tower. It's got the 10 of Wands. And then there's you meditating about this ending. And you see, this guy, it appears, you know, like he's got 10 swords. You'd think he'd be dead, right? This guy's just running the hell away. But he isn't dead. You see? He's not. That's why it's like he's reaching for his wand, you know? So you're reaching for spirit here. You're talking to them, and you're talking to spirit about what the hell just happened. And what ends up happening is them guiding you to this better place. And that's really what it says. Wow. There's a new, it looks like there's a new offer of love, or, I mean, like, I don't know if this is your husband, but there's a Knight of Cups in here offering something, right? They want a new beginning, and you're so excited. You're ready to do it. They're ready to do it. But then there's this 5 of Pentacles, like, oh my God, I don't know. And then there's this 4 of Wands. It's almost like back and forth energy, you know? Like, you feel good about it, and then you don't. And then you do, and then you don't. That's what I see happening here with this. So let's just keep going and see. There's a new start coming. Let's read this one. There's a new start coming. And the first card out is, okay, let's look at these carefully here. So the Page of Wands. This is like a new play, you know, going down a new path, right? This person looks like he's looking back though. So I don't know if this is you walking down a new direction, but you're still kind of like stuck to the past, or like looking in the past, like, well, I don't know if I should go down a new road or if I should not. And then here's you. Nine of Wands. This one's about feeling attacked from other people. Like you look at her. She feels like she has to defend herself constantly. Nine of Wands, right? So the way out of this, of course, is meditation. This is the Hierophant card, but it's also coming out with the Lovers. So these two coming out together tells me that, you know, this is about a higher commitment. This is about a love situation that could be, you know, like a married couple. And the Lovers always means a choice. So I feel like there's a new beginning coming. I feel like you're very guarded to go down this new path because you're looking at what's in the past. Okay. Yeah, another feeling of being attacked. Well, you got a lot of this. Like really defensive energy going on here. You feel like you have to defend yourself. There's no one there with you. You know, you're on your own on this one. Like, it's you defending yourself from a bunch of people. So I'm wondering, like, if this is family, or like here you are trying to start down this new path, but you're really kind of looking in the past. And you're not really sure if you want to go down. You feel, God, like, oh, I'm going to be so attacked. So this could be you trying to walk away from something, and family members saying, like, how dare you? You know? You know what this reminds me of, and I don't know if this is true for anyone, but for some reason it's come into my mind. But have you ever known someone that's in an abusive situation? You know, and I mean, you see it, and you can see even what's going to happen later. You see it down the road. You're like, hey, I've lived this life, and this shit just gets worse. You know, like abuse just increases over time. And you see it, and the other person, well, they feel like you're attacking them. You know what I mean? Or you finally do see that you're being abused or something, and someone else discounts it like it was no big deal, you know? I'm going to try and think of an example of some kind of abuse. Sabotage. Let's say, you know, you have a husband or something, and it's your birthday, and they get up in the morning and they start picking a fight with you right away. They fuck up your whole day, and it's your day. You don't ask for much, but they fuck up your day. And maybe it just drives you over the edge. Like, you know what? You have fucked up my day for the last time. And then, let's say one of your family members, your sister, your mother, your dad, and they're like, oh, you're leaving it over that? That's not abusive. That's just someone having a bad day. Well, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what, you're feeling like you're being attacked. That's what I feel like is happening. So here's the answer to that, is the Queen of Swords. And she takes her heart out of shit, and she makes decisions knowing about what she knows to be true. So, you know, go back through the scenario. you know, the whole lifelong scenario. You know what's abusive. You know that they fucked up your day on purpose. You know they did. And they manipulate you all the time, you know? And so these other people think you're crazy and that the guy did nothing wrong or the person did nothing wrong. But here's you, just by yourself, with your own fucking truth. And you're taking your heart out. You're not thinking from an emotional part now. You're not thinking about it from your heart. You're thinking about what you know. And some of the things that you might know. Like, think about some of the things you might know about love. You know, like if you have kids, for instance, you know what love is if you have a child. I don't care. You just do. I mean, some people, I guess, don't get it, but I feel like we do. I feel like we just have this thing, and it's a different, that's love. You know, that love we feel for our kids, like you'd move hell or high water to make them happy. Like, you'd rather lay down your own life than have one tiny hardship come their way. That's love. And you know that. So someone who just sabotages you just to fuck with your day and ruin your birthday, what's the truth in that? What is it? Take your fucking emotions out of it and be honest with yourself. What is it? Well, here it is. Like, here's the judgment card. You know, I mean, that's the judgment card is making a final decision about something. This particular card is your own soul leading the way. And I feel like that's what's going to happen here. There's a new start coming, and it's your soul guiding you there. You know, over here we have the Six of Swords pretty much saying the same thing. We got to get you out of here. And over here, it's your soul going like, you know the fucking truth. Come on. We got to get out of here. So then the third card for the moon deck is confidence is your key. Okay? So let's get some clarifiers on that. And confidence is your key. So you got a new path, Page of Pentacles. This could be about going down a new path with work, or maybe you're moving, something new. You're going down you have a map right in front of you. You're being soul led there. You know, like your intuition is leading you to, I think your own self-love here. Like there's a new path coming. Your intuition is leading you, and the energy here is like finding self-love. However, we do have the devil attached to this energy, this confidence, this movement, this change, right? This self-love. Like the devil is attached, which means it's really hard for you to put love on yourself, you know. And if this is your reading and you're being somehow mistreated or manipulated or whatever, I can see why the devil is attached to you. You know, it's dark energy, it's fear. It's fear of moving forward without them. That's what happens. You see these people who are unkind to us, and sometimes it even starts when we're little, and then we grow up and we marry someone like that, and then we're just in it. We're just there. We're just in it. And this energy stays attached to us, this fear. You know? Now let me show you some of the stuff in this devil card. Temper. There's a volcano erupting in the background. There's money. There's bribery. There's like manipulation, you know? And temper. Like I feel like that's the one that's showing me its biggest self is the volcano. It's like maybe you grew up in a family or a situation where temper is flared all the time, and you know how to manipulate, or you know how to maneuver your way through them by shutting up and being quiet. And then here you are with this tower, this 10 of swords, this 10 of wands, you know, and you're just trying to get yourself out of it, you know. So Spirit is telling me that the key thing here is to build your confidence in yourself, understanding your abilities, like your intuition. Like, we underestimate that piece of us so much. It is totally your soul speaking to you, you know? When you listen to your intuition and you go do something, or you just off the cuff go do something or start something or whatever, I feel like those are going to be happening, and just trust it. Trust it. Don't let fear stop you from the intuition leading you. Because I feel like you're being led in a new direction. You're getting out of this dark energy. Tell me where your intuition, where the intuition is leading Taurus. Hi, May. Okay. All right. So I feel like where you're being led is memories of a past life. I know. I know. This is going to be really, you have to be a very spiritual person to really get this message. So I hope you hear me. But your intuition is leading you to a past life, some kind of knowledge that you had in a past life. It's knowledge about who you really were. Like the King of Wands is here. And the reason that you're being reminded that you have that King of Wands energy is because underlying you feel like you're nothing. 5 of Pentacles. You feel alone, miserable, and really without value. But the King of Wands is quite contrary to that. You know, I mean, the King of Wands is amazing, beautiful, confident, loving, powerful, and he knows it and he owns it. He's proud of it. Not overly proud, you know what I mean? But he wears his energy with pride. He's proud of who he is, right? This is what's going to bring your healing. This is what's going to bring you the confidence. It's going to be a past life. You're going to remember something. I don't know what it's going to look like for everybody. It's going to be different. It could be in a dream. It could be in a vision when you're meditating something. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and just say, like, it's really possible that some of you were kings in another life with a lot of power and a lot of compassion, a lot of kindness. And I feel like for some reason it's necessary for you to remember your power because of the way you're feeling with this 5 of Pentacles. Like Spirit's saying, like, this has to, you have to understand who you really are. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. If it is true that we reincarnate over and over and over, how many times have we been here? You know, how long have we been alive? All that memory is stored inside of our DNA. And I feel like there's going to be a moment here where you're given a glimpse of it. And I think it's going to give you a lot of strength. And I think it's going to change your fucking path. I definitely feel like you're going to start loving yourself. You know, once you catch a glimpse of it, you're really going to start loving yourself, the reality of it, of who you are, how much bigger your soul is than this tiny little human with all these fears. We're bigger than that. When we have more to offer. I feel like some of you are healers, and I feel like that maybe that will be something that comes to light for you too, which is going to just change this whole thing. You know, like this whole thing, like, I don't know if I was on point with the abusive thing, but, You know, like if anything like that is going on with you, I feel like you're going to understand your power. And I mean, your life's going to change because you want it to change. Because you realize you have the ability to fucking change it. Rewrite the story, tell a new story. You know, like, yeah, I was born this way, but, you know, I have all this power. I don't know how they're going to show you the power, but they will. Spirit will. Just, like, keep meditating, keep going in, talking to Spirit about all of it. You're being moved, Taurus, into a whole new direction, and it looks like a beautiful place. I hope that helped, Jess. 131:22. Okay, May. So how are you doing, May? I haven't seen you in a while. It's been a while, huh? I guess I haven't really been putting out a whole bunch of videos, though. We had the flu here. It was like flu, and then it kind of just goes around and around and around, you know? All right. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing real good, actually. Everybody's, I think, over the flu. I have a couple of little grandkids, you know, and one goes to daycare and one goes to, like, public school, so I feel like they bring home a lot of shit, you know. Yeah, I was super sick. You're welcome, Jess. I hope that made sense. I can't wait. You'll have to, like, send me an email or something when you get that when you get that realization from a past life. I hope you tell me. Okay, so Aries, the first card out is an Aquarius card. It says, show the world the real you. And what do you need to release? How's your life going, May? I haven't heard anything from you. How's the twin flame thing? The new start. Sweet. So you got show the world the real you. What do you need to release? And a new start's coming. So you know. The first one's about being your authentic self. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. All those, I guess it gives us a good immune system, right? Spirits, angels, guides, help me with the Aries reading. Oh, fun. He's coming to visit? Okay. Show the world the real you. That was too many. Just... Okay. Spirit's asking you to be authentic, but it looks to me like you're scared. You don't want to. I feel like you don't want to show anybody who you are. I feel like you just, I don't know how you feel about yourself, but it is transforming. Like, I see you Nine of Swords, 10 of Wands, and then the Death card. So you're definitely going through some sort of a transformation here, Aries. Tell me what's coming in for Aries. I see what's leaving. Like, it's negative energy, right? 10 of Wands. This could be old beliefs. It could be like anxiety, right? But show the world the real you, Aries. There you are, for crying out loud. Isn't that something? So, showing the world the real you. So that's what's transforming in you, and it is time. Like the Wheel of Fortune is here. And I feel like where you've been is in kind of like a dark place. I feel like there's a big, I want to say growing up phase here. Something really changing for you. Because what is here in between all the worrying is this Page of Wands, which is also you, Aries. So like this could be something that you've worried about since childhood, you know, like who you are. But I feel like you're actually finding beauty in yourself here for some reason with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. Like it is time for you to transform from this Page into the Queen, which is pretty cool. Tell me more about the wheel, Spirit. What's that wheel doing for... It's divine timing for sure, but... Yeah, it's balancing you out. I feel like maybe there's been something here, something you've been worried about. Five of Cups. This can be mean grief. You know, it usually does. She's sitting here by the water crying. I feel like also like there's been an imbalance here, and that's the things that's, you know, the wheel is saying like, this is fucking enough. This is enough. So the moon's going to show you what? What are you going to show them? What's holding you back? What is it? Some kind of fighting with the Knight of Wands. You're getting a new perspective on it. So there's some kind of darkness around you. You know, it could be about a fight, could be about with another fire sign, but it could be like a struggle within yourself too. Devil. So there could be something that you're attached to that is holding you back from growing. It's a burden. And it's possible you aren't really even aware of it. But you will be. I feel like there's going to be, I think you're going to be shown. I think this is about the way you see yourself. I think you have a struggle with what you see inside yourself. But it is transforming and the wheel is coming in. But I feel like it could be challenging for you. You know, challenging for you to look at it. You've got you've got the Page, the Knight, and then the Queen. So I feel like there's a whole bunch of growing up stuff to do here. What are they seeing in the Hanged Man? What are you showing them? A new way. They're showing you love. They're showing you self-love. So that was a long ways to say that, wasn't it? So yeah, I feel like you're going from like this inner struggle, battle, and possibly even like self-hatred in some way, on some level. Like you're not pleased with your path, something like that. And then Spirit is showing you, like they're taking you somewhere. This is really kind of cool. Because you want to know what? I don't really think you know. You know, the moon card is show the world real you. And then you start out as a page, looking back at your past. Thinking about all the stuff that was heavy, that was fucked up, you know, and all the burdens. And Spirit's like going like, okay, well, it's time to close the door on that. And then we're going to walk into this new one because this is where you are the Queen. This is where you are the queen, where you can manifest anything you like, you know? Don't let your past hold you back on any level, you know? But it feels like you're stuck in it with this page in between the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like what they're doing is they're taking you to this place where you actually really dig who you are, you know, and then you get to start sort of just be your own star, your own shining star, and other people start to notice. This is a place of self-love. What do you need to release is the next one. I guess we kind of know, don't we? What are they releasing here, Spirit? Yeah, this Ten of Swords, this ending. You're releasing it because it's transforming you, you know? It's turning you into who you really truly are. Queen of Wands at that. Yeah. Transforming you into the Nine of Pentacles. Understanding your value. Understanding that no matter what happens, no matter how many times you get stabbed in the back, Spirit's always taking care of you. Always will. This is your higher self. Always got your back. You're starting to finally figure it out here in this Nine of Pentacles. And I think you're starting to dig who you are, what you are, and I feel like you're letting go of that Ten of Swords fear, right? And so here comes this Page of Cups, new beginning. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups, soul friend coming in hot. Two of Cups. This is a new beginning. This could be like a message of love. Someone sending you a message of love. I think it's amping up. And I think whoever this is helping you close out this old cycle of beliefs that you had. There's a soul friend coming in to help you do that. To close the cycle, to understand that it's fine. That who you are is fine. And it's okay for you to take your life back, you know? Like, take it back and say, like, this is my life. I get to decide where I go from here, right? The Emperor. Okay, so a new start's coming. Let's clarify that. Clarify a new start is coming. Okay, so it begins with the Four of Swords, which is healing, resting, receiving mode. Yeah, what you're receiving energy, or what you're receiving downloads about in this four. Like you're laying down, right? You're resting, you're sleeping. You might be having dreams, you might be meditating and having visions, but it's about something that hurt you. This Three of Swords, it's about that. And Spirit is showing you exactly how to take the law into your own hands by taking your emotions out of it for a minute and just really going off of what you know to be true, you know, basing your decisions off truth. And then Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you could be dealing with an air sign. I do see a King and Queen of Swords here. Tell me more about this new start. Tell me more. I know that they're healing. I know that they're cutting out the pain. And that the end result is Ten of Pentacles. Besides that, what else? What else is this new beginning bringing in for Aries? Okay. So, the Hierophant is here. The Justice is here. So, I feel like this could be about getting married. Could be about a Libra. Could be about a Sag. But I kind of feel like this could be someone coming in that kind of changes your whole world. It balances you. Like all of a sudden the stuff in the past doesn't matter anymore because you cut it out with that Queen of Swords. You're like, I don't need to hang on to this old shit anymore. Tell me more about the new beginning for Aries. Well, it's completely up to you, Two of Swords. This could be a place where you like don't even want to make a decision, right? Spirit says use your intuition, and that's what will take you to the... Don't be scared of making the decision. Just follow your intuition to your wish fulfillment here. The star is here. I feel like this new start, once it gets going, is going to be really, really fast. And I think what you're manifesting is success, growth, a new beginning. It could be with someone that you have loved in the past. Yeah, definitely. I see the Fool, the King of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So, and then I see the Hermit, and then the Ten of Cups. So, and then the Lovers. So this could very well be about love. But at the end of the day, what it's really saying is like, first thing that has to happen is this healing. You know, you need to, like, I feel like allow Spirit to heal you in the Four of Swords. And then I think what they're going to do is show you something, some kind of truth that allows you to let go. You know, let go of whatever it is that you're hanging on to, some kind of false belief or something. And then that makes room for this Ten of Pentacles theme, and the Hierophant, and the Justice. You're being led there by your very own soul, you know. You can't go wrong here. You know, I really feel like that. Like, we wouldn't even need tarot if we tapped in, if we could really hear our higher selves as, you know, as good as we want to, or if we could just trust those feelings. I feel like none of us would need tarot. We would just know instinctively what was next, you know. Anyway, that's what I see as the outcome here, is you having a new beginning, and your intuition is the one leading you there. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Well, I guess that's the last reading, you guys. I just want to say thank you for coming and watching and liking and sharing and subscribing. I appreciate it so much. And I love you guys. And I will be back for Pluto readings at least by tomorrow. So those are pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys have looked into Pluto, but wow. So I'll talk to you then. And until then, take care. And you're welcome. And I love you guys. Bye.